Your person is struggling with the separation and they feel uneasy about it. The silence is not easy to carry, and the lack of communication has left an emptiness that words cannot even describe. It feels as though something important has been taken away, as though a part of the heart is missing. You may not see their tears, you may not hear their cries, but deep inside they are restless. The separation is not just physical, it is emotional, and the weight of it sits heavily on their soul. Even though they do not speak it aloud, even though they may look strong on the outside, within them there is a storm, a longing, a constant ache for what once was close and now feels far. Separation does not mean forgetting. It does not mean the heart no longer cares. In fact, it is often the opposite. The more silence there is, the louder the feelings grow inside. The more distance there is, the more the bond pulls at the soul. Your person is uneasy because their heart still remembers. Their spirit still feels the closeness that cannot be erased by miles or by time. And that is why they struggle, because what is true cannot be silenced so easily. The lack of communication may hide the words, but it cannot hide the truth that lives deep within. When two souls are connected, silence feels like a wound. It feels like an unanswered question, a half-written story, a door that is left open but never closed. And this is what they are going through. They may distract themselves, they may smile in front of others, they may even try to convince themselves that they are fine, but in the quiet of the night, in the stillness of their own heart, they feel the unease, the emptiness, the struggle of being apart. This is the truth of separation. It is not always seen by the eyes, but it is always felt by the soul. But separation, as painful as it is, carries lessons. The silence teaches patience. The distance teaches strength. The unease teaches us to search within ourselves for peace that cannot be shaken by circumstances. Your person is struggling now, yes, but in that struggle, there is growth. Because life often takes us through moments of discomfort to remind us of the depth of our love, the importance of our bonds, and the value of what we once took for granted. Without distance, we might forget how much someone means. Without silence, we might forget how powerful words are. Without separation, we might forget how healing togetherness can be. So this struggle is not meaningless. It is shaping the heart. It is testing the soul. It is reminding your person, and even reminding you, of what is truly important. But that does not make the unease disappear overnight. It still lingers. It still hurts. And that is why in times like this, guidance is needed, faith is needed, patience is needed. You see, love and connection are not destroyed by silence. What is real does not vanish because of distance. What is true does not fade away because of a season of separation. In fact, real love becomes stronger in silence because it learns to survive without constant words. Real connection becomes deeper in distance because it proves it does not need physical closeness to remain alive. Real bonds outlast unease because they are written on the soul, and the soul does not forget. Your person misses the comfort of your presence, the warmth of your voice, the way communication once made them feel safe. They feel uneasy because they are longing for that again. But remember this, even if the communication is broken for now, the connection itself is not broken. Even if silence has entered between you, the bond still exists. Even if they are struggling, they are also holding on. That is what makes this so powerful. The very fact that they are uneasy means they still care, they still feel, they still love. If the connection was not real, the silence would not matter. But because it is real, every moment of distance feels heavy. This is where you must carry faith. Do not let the silence make you doubt. Do not let the unease make you hopeless. Separation is not always the end. Sometimes it is a test. Sometimes it is a pause. Sometimes it is preparation for something greater. Life works in mysterious ways, and what feels like a breaking point may only be a turning point. The lack of communication may only be a season of quiet before the words return with more meaning than ever before. Your daily mindset in times like this must be simple but strong. Wake up each day and remind yourself, what is real cannot be lost. What is meant will return. What is true will survive the silence. Train your heart to be patient, because impatience only makes the unease heavier. Train your mind to stay positive, because negativity builds walls that do not need to exist. Train your soul to stay connected through prayer, through gratitude, through hope, because these are the things that keep the bond alive even when words are absent. At night, when your thoughts feel heavy and you wonder what the silence means, tell yourself, the story is not over. This chapter may feel dark, but every story has chapters, and the ending is not yet written. Hold faith in the unseen. Trust in the bond that lives in the heart, and believe that healing can happen even in silence. And remember this, your person is not the only one struggling. You too may feel the ache, the unease, the weight of separation. And that is proof that the connection is alive. If you were not affected, it would mean nothing. But because you both feel it, because the silence is heavy for both sides, it shows that the bond is mutual, that the love is shared, that the story is still breathing. So carry this guidance in your heart. Separation is not the end, it is only a season. Silence is not rejection, it is often reflection. Lack of communication is not the death of love, it is sometimes the soil in which love learns to grow stronger roots. Do not fear the unease, let it remind you of what is real. Do not run from the silence, let it teach you patience. Do not let the separation make you weak, let it make you wise. The day will come when communication is restored, when words flow again, when closeness returns. And when that day comes, it will feel more meaningful than ever before. Because pain makes joy sweeter, silence makes words louder, distance makes presence more precious, and the unease of today will become the gratitude of tomorrow. So hold on, keep faith, live each day with patience, with love, with strength. Be a source of healing for yourself and for others. And never forget, what is real will always find its way back, no matter the silence, no matter the distance, no matter the struggle.